Hi, Jim.
Hi,
Hi,
Samantha. How are you
Thanks.
doing?
Thanks for having me. I'm good.
Thank you for coming in and joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Really interesting subject that we're going to be talking about. Just before we get into that, though, would you like to just tell everyone a little bit about yourself and how you got into diving, really?
Yeah, sure. I've sort of had a bit of a higgledy-piggledy crazy journey with my career. I first got into diving back in 2007. So after school, I was working as a veterinary nurse, or training to be a veterinary nurse, and living in a small hometown village. And I thought, I really want to get out there and see the world. So my first diving foray was I went out to the Caribbean on a volunteer project for 3 months. That was with Coral Cay Conservation. Never been diving before, but signed up a couple of grand's worth of money and decided to go out there knowing I would love it. And yeah, I was out there for 3 months, I think, and did all the way out to rescue diver. And yeah, learned how to do some marine surveys, did a lot of species ID, and just had a fantastic time. And thought, you know what, I just got the bug, and I wanted to do as much diving as I could. And I've always been motivated by protecting nature and our wild spaces. So went to university to do my undergraduate in animal biology and conservation. And yeah, while I was studying, did my Dive Master out in Cyprus, which is how I met Marcus, our friend.
Our mutual friend, Marcus.
Yeah.
Hello, Marcus.
Hi, Marcus. Yeah, my mentor from those days. So yeah, did a season out there, and yeah, long crazy road from there. Worked on a few different terrestrial projects because I'm more of a general ecologist. I call myself an accidental marine biologist because I'm not really sure how I ended up in this field, but I'm very grateful that I did. But no, I've worked on pronghorn migration in North America. I tracked caracal in Namibia, and done a few different marine projects as well. So worked out in Kuwait. I did a project there, worked out in Ecuador on a marine project. So yeah, and then before the PhD that I'm doing now, I was working in Latvia, and we were looking at human wildlife conflicts. So we were looking at how deer impact forestry, so whether they overgraze forest stands and the economic impact they have, and yeah, looking at human wildlife conflict with large carnivores, so they have wolves and lynx and stuff. So we were doing monitoring of these species, and then I came back into doing marine stuff for the PhD.
Oh, so you didn't actually set out to leave school and go to university and do all this PhD or degrees and diving and go, right, this is going to be my job. You fell into it.